Hey, if you've been wondering, what is this Cane Bay place I keep hearing about and should I live there? Today we're going to tell you what we think and help you figure it out if it's right for you.
Yeah, and it probably is right for you because there's 23 different subsections within Cane Bay Plantation.
Did you look that up or did you actually count them?
I will count them.
Oh, wait. Those are my friend Ernie's blocks, and he told me...
Silence. I am counting. 1, 2, 3.
I counted them while you were doing the intro.
Really? I'm not going to do it now, but
No.
I bet you could name every one of them. If you took a minute,
so.
I think you could name them all out.
Because I would have to go by street.
You just kind of go as you drive in the neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, so today we're going to talk about that. If we don't know each other, my name is Mark. This is Jeff. We're with the Charleston Area Living Group, and we talk about all things Charleston and Summerville for sure. And today we're specific into Cane Bay Plantation just because it's a great neighborhood. I live there. Jeff lives pretty close to there. We sell a lot of homes in there.
I probably will be living there.
Yes, I think you will.
I think there's a good chance I'll end up living in Four Seasons at some point.
You can't be as far away from me as you are right now because you would just be sad.
I would be.
I love you, man. I love you too, bud.
We're like. It takes me 10 minutes to get to your house.
Yeah.
Imagine if I get to your house in like 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. I can come over and go swimming.
Yeah. You got to come swimming more.
Yeah, Mark made me sign a waiver that I wouldn't pee in the pool last year when I went over swimming to his house.
It was 2 things: no peeing in the pool and no Speedo.
No Speedo, yeah. No, I don't know why he actually made me sign it. I was. Should I feel bad about that?
No, I make everybody sign it.
If you're the guy that pees in the pool, turn the show off right now. We're not the realtors for you. We don't want your business. Stay in whatever pee-infested water kind of a place you live in, and don't come to Summerville.
That should be another video.
If you pee in the pool, we're not the realtor for you. All right, well, I'll do it.
No, just we're not the realtor for you if.
Oh,
and we'll just go over a bunch of...
if you don't like barbecue, we're not the realtor for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that.
We can do that sometime.
Name 2 right now.
If you don't like talking about... No, I don't know.
I come up with 2.
All right, go ahead.
If you are the jerk face that never returns the shopping cart back...
Oh.
Shame! That's not where the carts go.
At the grocery store, then I don't want to be your realtor.
Yeah.
And if you are... Oh, I know, the other one. If you're the kind of person that doesn't take the used coffee pod out of the Keurig machine, first of all, screw you. Nobody else wants to clean up after you, and I don't want to be your realtor.
I'm glad I don't drink coffee because I would definitely forget that, and then
I'd be yelling at you all the time.
You'd be hating me.
This video is off the rails again. Back to Cane Bay, 23 different neighborhoods, and what I really love about Cane Bay is once you leave your individual subdivision, you can get to anywhere in Cane Bay, including all of the shops, grocery stores, restaurants, coffee shops, everything, by golf cart.
Not only by golf cart not having to go on the roads.
Yeah.
Once you get out of your particular neighborhood.
That's right.
Because there's trails that go all up and down Cane Bay Boulevard, but some of them you can't even see because they go into the woods.
They're sneaky. And
there's tunnels that go under the road, so you don't have to cross the road most of the time. Yes.
Do you know what the speed limit is through Cane Bay on the roads? What's the highest point that it is?
So it goes up to 40.
It does go to 40.
Yep. And then there's sections that are 25 and 35.
And the reason I ask is because in South Carolina, you cannot take a golf cart on a road that has a speed limit above 35.
Oh, so that might be why they allow that.
So you're not even allowed to be on that main road, but you don't need to be because they've got these beautiful paths.
Yeah.
And there's an extra fee with that, actually.
Yes.
What was it, $115?
$115 a year.
Yeah, $115 a year. So no matter what neighborhood you live in Cane Bay, it's an extra HOA of $115 a year, but that pays for the golf cart paths all through the neighborhood.
And if you stick around to the end, I'll tell you about the neighborhoods that have 3 HOAs, not just 2 HOAs.
3? Oh, yeah, okay.
All right?
Yeah, I know that.
So that's a little teaser for the end.
You got to stay.
Yeah. So at the front of the neighborhood, let's tell them kind of what's all there that they can golf cart to, right? So you get the Publix, of course, so you can go grocery shopping on your golf cart. Mm-hmm. You've got Chick-fil-A. Mm-hmm. You've got your Starbucks. You've got an AT&T store to get your mobile phone.
They have a smoothie place. My daughter just had her wisdom teeth out the other day, and she said, "Will you bring me home a smoothie?"
You stopped there?
I did.
They're really good.
What else are they really?
Smoothie King.
What else are they really?
Really expensive.
They are. It was $9.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really good. She
But they
loved
use
it.
fresh fruit
I know.
and all of
I know.
that.
Just $9 for a smoothie.
Yeah. But when you just had your wisdom teeth
Oh yeah,
out,
her face was all.
That's her
blown
whole
up.
meal.
Yeah, I was like this.
she was like a chipmunk, right?
She was totally looked like stored nuts for the winter.
But yeah, so you have that. You've got, a Mexican restaurant. You've got another Mexican restaurant across the street.
And so
that you can
across
go to.
the street isn't technically Cane Bay still.
That's true.
I feel
It's
like we
next
should
to
say that because we're talking about Cane Bay.
Yep.
But it literally is across the street, and there's a bunch of other shops and restaurants in Neston that you can still get to by golf cart.
Yeah, so some people say, well, I don't want Starbucks, Mark. I'm a Dunkin' Donuts guy because I came from Massachusetts. No problem. Just go across the street. There's a McDonald's there. There is another Mexican restaurant over there. Buffalo Wild Wings. I always forget the name of the barbecue place.
Sticky Fingers.
Sticky Fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I talk, just in case the Dunkin' Donuts people are watching by
Yes.
chance? Would you please make more apple fritters? I don't normally go to Dunkin' Donuts in the mornings. If I ever do go, it's because I'm coming home and it just says, hey, will you get me some girly, frothy, stupid drink? And I say, sure. And they never have apple fritters there. And have you had their apple fritters?
They're really good.
They are really good, yeah.
They're really good.
Well, actually, the cinnamon roll place is right beside there, too. In the gas station.
Oh, yeah. Sticky, Cinnabon.
Cinnabon, yeah, there's Cinnabon right there, too. But yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, please make more apple fritters.
Next to Dunkin' Donuts, you can get your ice cream on at Scoop 50/50. You've got
That's
Marco's
the
Pizza.
good one.
That's the good one.
That is the good one. Yeah, there's another ice cream shop I don't love so much in the area, but that one's really good.
Yeah, Scoop 50/50 is good. And then there's another pizza place coming over next to Publix. You've got a veterinarian there. You've got a doctor there.
Dentist.
Dentist.
Yep.
Get your nails done, your hair done,
And another grocery store coming.
and another grocery store coming. Plus two different gas stations too.
Yeah.
And Eggs Up Grill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So really, for the most part, you don't really have to leave. That's why we have some people that, especially that are retired, that move into Cane Bay and they get rid of one of their cars because they just have a golf cart and one car.
So that's a great segue into, are there any retirement communities in Cane Bay, Jeff?
Why, yes, there are, Mark. I'm so glad you asked. There are 2.5 of them.
2.5. Why do you say a half?
Well, okay, so the first one is Four Seasons.
Okay.
And that is a
One of our favorite.
full-blown 55-plus community. All the cool stuff in it. And then there is the OG, Del Webb. And
Which is
they
all
are
built out.
all built out, no new ones in there. And then there's a new one. It's kind of a hybrid. It is a 55 targeted community, and that's from Dan Ryan Builders, a DRB Elevate. It's called Summerville Crossing. And so they're geared towards the 55-plus buyer, but they don't have to be. But I have a feeling the vast majority of that neighborhood is going to be 55-plus.
It's all floor plan driven, right?
Right.
I mean, they're downstairs is going to be 2 bedrooms plus an office, most likely.
Yeah.
And those style homes are just targeted for those 55.
And the secondary bedrooms are a little bit smaller than what we would see in any of the other neighborhoods
Yeah.
in the Cane Bay area.
Yeah, it's not like you're going to have somebody staying there
Right.
24/7.
So it's more meant for guests that come down and visit, and then the room's a little small so they get out.
But I love the models there, and I love
Really cool. Their
how
back porches are amazing.
oh yeah, with the fireplace,
Gorgeous.
and the L shape.
Yep.
Oh,
So you could have a kid living next door.
Mm-hmm.
Not likely, but it is possible.
and they got some cool amenities coming too.
Yeah. Nice dog park.
Yeah. So that kind of takes care of the older generation, right? But then we've got another 20 different subsections that range from, probably $375, $350 in price range.
Yep.
You can get a townhouse for even lower than that in
Yep.
some of the neighborhoods.
Yep.
All the way up to some of them on the lake.
700, 800.
Yeah.
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 There's really, and there's a lot of different builders, a lot of builders that we really like. And some of the amenity centers in some of these neighborhoods, like the one back in Pine Hills,
Pine Hills, yeah.
amazing. And like a really cool for one of the non-55 pluses. It's got a water slide. It's on like a fishing kind of a lake thing, and really cool playground.
3 little pools there. There's one that the water slide goes into.
Okay.
Then there's a lap pool, and then there's just a chill pool.
Oh, is the chill pool like the baby pool?
No, it's like a regular pool.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't paid that much attention to it.
Yeah.
And we tried to get on the water slide and they sent us away. So
Yeah.
we haven't been back. But if you live there, we can come over to your house and go swimming.
So they're still building in that neighborhood for sure in
Yeah.
Pine Hills. They're still building in one of the neighborhoods at the front. Now, one of the things you do need to know about Cane Bay Plantation, if you're worried about schooling, is not all of the communities go to Cane Bay schools.
It's not automatic.
So within Cane Bay, there is a high school, a middle school, and an elementary school. The elementary is up through 5th grade, I believe. Yes.
There's one more that's super close. It's almost in Cane Bay.
God.
Berkeley Prep.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a
That's another option for
it's
you.
a charter school. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think it's
Charter
charter
school.
school. Yeah. So it's in the back.
Do you have to like
entrance.
test into a charter school?
I don't think so.
So it's not. You don't
I think
have
you
to
just
pass,
have
like,
to apply.
Okay, so you can send if you have a dumb kid, you can send them there too.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess.
You're like, I wouldn't know. I don't have any dumb
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the elementary school goes up to 4th grade actually, because 5th
Really?
grade starts the middle school. So it's 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then 9th through 12th at the high school.
How was it when you were growing up way back in the Stone Ages?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Mine was K to 6,
Uh huh.
7, 8, 9,
Yep.
and then 10, 11, 12.
That was me too.
Yeah.
And then it swapped for a little bit while I was in high school. They went to just 7 and 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How were grades? My kid's school was
90
like
to
90 to
100.
100, 80 to
Yeah, that's what I
89.
was.
Is that how it was?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. None of this 93 to 100 is an A.
Yeah, that's a little
I would have
much.
never gotten an A.
No, I would have never got a C. What are you
Yeah.
talking about? I would never got an A. My gosh.
So yeah, you got the schoolings right there. So that if that's important to you. Now, if you want to live on the waterway, there are a couple neighborhoods that that you can have right on the waterway. Actually, one of our listings right now is on the water system. There's a 350-acre lake, and that brings me to the T's that I gave you.
Yeah.
Any of the neighborhoods that are part of the lakes of Cane Bay, you have to pay a third HOA.
And that's 5 neighbors, I think, right?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah. But it's not a crazy number.
No, it's $128 a year.
Okay.
So
But to get
it's
access
worth
to
it.
the lakes,
Yeah.
especially for like a kayak or a canoe or
Fishermen.
Yeah.
There's a big trail around the big lake out there.
I think it's largemouth bass. that
Oh,
are in
that's a
there.
big thing in there.
Yeah. Is it because there's a largemouth bass or a smallmouth bass?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one. Like what makes the difference? It's just the size.
I
of
think
the
the
mouth.
size
I
of the
guess,
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah. One's like my mother-in-law.
I'm sure we'll get some comments from fishermen on
Yeah,
this.
if you would do us a favor, tell me
Teach
what
us.
the difference is. What's between a largemouth and a smallmouth bass?
Yeah.
I think the one. Crud. I forget I think it was over 6 pounds. Maybe it was over 9 pounds. It was either 6 or 9 pounds. Or was the biggest fish I think that they've caught in that lake is.
You're probably right. I don't know.
No, I know it's 6 or 9.
There's a
just don't know
whole
which
Facebook
one.
page
Oh, really?
for Cane Bay fishing
Oh, yeah.
that you can join the Facebook group and
And
it'll
actually,
tell you what
it's
the
not
best
just
is.
about the lake. There's a lot of
Retention
ponds
ponds,
in the
yeah.
neighborhoods where I see people fishing all the time in those.
Speaking of retention ponds, the cool thing about them, most of them are connected to each other, so that if one fills up, they even out in the other ponds because of the way the
Really?
water flows.
So
Yeah.
that's how the alligators get around too.
Yes. Hmm.
That's cool.
Yep. That's why you never see them in the roads. They're always going through the little gutter things.
I wonder. Remember in the Simpsons, they had the nuclear power plant that was
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah.
by the water, and the fish had like
Green
googly
eyes.
going looking everywhere. It'd be great if you could find a fish like that in Cane Bay. That would definitely make the.
No, that would be awful. My wife would make me move again.
You've got such a beautiful pool now.
Yes.
You would never want to move.
Yeah. And you can see the process of the pool. We did a video on that.
Yeah, they
on
lifted
our
the
page.
pool over top of Mark's house with a crane.
I said, "Can I please use the drone?" And they're like, "If you hit our crane, you're in big trouble."
And you're
So-
a good drone flyer.
Yeah,
But I don't know if I would have risked it to
Yeah, I
drop
did
that
it,
thing
though.
on your house.
I did it. So you can watch that video if you ever want to put it in a pool. It was a mess.
Really, it was a pain.
It was a really big mess.
Yeah. So just living in a neighborhood that's really cool pool.
Yeah.
You just get on the
And
community.
almost all of the subsections have pools. There are a couple that don't.
I would say 2 or 3 out of the 23.
There's one in the front, Palmetto Walk, that doesn't have
Okay.
one. That's way up by Publix. And then all the way in the back, one of the D.R. Horton neighborhoods, I just can't think of that one. So I wouldn't be able to name them all because There's that one neighborhood
You would eventually.
across the street from Woodwinds that
Across the street from Woodwinds. Oh,
it only has like
yeah.
200 homes in it.
Yeah.
They do not have a pool, but I think all of the other ones actually have a pool.
I think you're right.
Mhm.
What neighborhood, if let's say there's one of our clients that is very environmentally friendly and they want a very efficient home, which builder would they pick?
Probably Beezer.
Beezer, for sure.
They're very efficient. I talked to Michael today when I was out there, and he was saying he only has 3 buildable lots left.
Really? They're
Yeah.
finally finishing
They're
up.
finally finishing up. They do have some spec homes. They got about 15 total homes that they got to finish out in there.
Can you name me a few builders that you could build from the ground up in Cane Bay?
Yeah, so in Lockton, Mungo Homes, one of our favorite.
Yeah, we like Mungo.
They've got some really cool coffered ceilings and curved sheetrock and things
Yep.
like that. So that's one for sure. In the 55 plus, Four Seasons,
Yep.
of course, is still building. DRB Elevate,
Yep.
Summer and Crossing, DR Horton is in the back.
Crescent has that brand new neighborhood in the back, right?
But they're not called Crescent anymore.
No? Oh, that's right. They
They're
changed their
called
name.
Dreamfinder Homes.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that. I think I like Crescent better.
But yeah, Tidewater is going to be brand new.
Tidewater, that's
And they have 1-story and 2-story homes.
yeah.
I'm really a fan of some of the floor plans that they have.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. I can't wait to see some of them.
Oh, good.
So we can get some video out on that.
I'm excited for you.
Yeah. It's going to be really nice. And then Centex on the lower side, Centex and DR Horton
Yeah.
are probably the 2 lowest
Yeah.
that you might be able to get in just under 400,000.
Yep.
So they're still building at the Sanctuary Cove.
Oh, and there's a
At
new
the
one
front,
coming. Meritage? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, I think it's called Meritage.
Meritage. It's coming
Rick
in
will
the
correct
coves.
us.
Yeah. So there's a new builder that's not even building it
That
now.
will
but
have
they're-
some water
They're
lots.
coming soon. Yeah. And it's gonna have homes on the water.
Yeah. So some of those water lots can be really high. We'll have to see
Yeah.
What-
they get a little silly.
what they're doing for sure. But yeah, I think that's most of the ones that are building right now.
Did we talk about the why?
We didn't go. for
Yeah. So I screwed this up for a long time, and Mark finally set me straight.
it. We had a client like that, or a YouTuber that
Yeah.
tried to
Called
correct
me out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not the East Coast largest YMCA, but it is the Southeast largest YMCA.
Yeah, one of them. Yeah.
What do you mean one of them? Is it
I-
the?
I don't know.
Seriously? Is it-
I'm backtracking because of what that YouTuber
Oh, so maybe I'm
says.
just.
So I think it's one of the largest.
It's a big old YMCA.
Yeah.
I don't know what number it is, but it's big. It's got a library.
library, indoor
Um,
pool.
My kids played soccer there, and they played soccer there back when they were really young. You know how when the new kids of the first year they play soccer,
Oh, yeah.
they just kind of swarm
Swarm.
around the ball.
Yeah, like a
It's-
bee.
Yeah, they're not really playing, just kind of following the ball around the field. So they got baseball, softball fields, all that kind of stuff there. It's really cool in a library.
Yeah.
And the family membership is really reasonable.
It's like $85 a
Yeah.
month or something
Yeah,
for the whole
really
family.
nice gym there.
And did you know what's upstairs in the gym?
A running track.
Indoor walking running track.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if it's raining out, or you're getting one of those afternoon monsoons that we get every
Yeah,
once in a while,
through the summer.
you can walk in air conditioning.
That's my kind of walk.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fitness center in there
If they could put an ice cream stand up there, that'd be even better. Walk around to the ice cream stand.
with dripping all over the.
Yeah, I'd probably get kicked out. But it's a really nice Y. And so that's cool. And it's actually kind of right in the middle of Cane Bay also.
Yep. Yeah,
So
it's
it's
only
convenient.
3 miles.
To anywhere, really.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then they do have a police station and a fire station there. And I think they do post an ambulance there quite a bit also.
They do, yeah.
So having a fire service, and if you haven't seen the video, you think can we put a picture in the video from right here of
Yeah,
what we did?
of course.
Of what you did?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark burned up a golf cart in Cane Bay Plantation.
Mark did.
It was Mark.
Mm.
Caught it in fire.
Whose seat was it on there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But the fire department was there, man. Phew, lickety split. They were
Oh,
there,
yeah.
put it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll see some video here.
We didn't even burn down any houses.
We did no. And that's good. Really, that's our goal as realtors. Try not to burn down houses and kill people.
Hey, it doesn't matter. The clients that were with us, they bought the
They
house.
did actually
They're
buy
moved
the house.
into their house
Yes.
in that neighborhood.
In the neighborhood. We tried
Yeah.
to kill them, and they still lived there.
Yeah, yeah. Well, if you want to know more about Cane Bay Plantation, book a Zoom call with us. Down in the description, click that link, and that way we can find out from you exactly what you're looking for in a home, what lifestyle that you want to live, so that we can find the best subsection of Cane Bay, or maybe it's somewhere else, for the budget that you want to be with.
Yeah, and do us a favor, if you found some value in this, like and subscribe. It really does help us out, and it helps also get these kind of videos back in front of your face when you're looking for more.
Or other people too.
Or other people.
Yeah. See you next time.
See y'all.